Alright, what's up everybody? We are back out here in the barn. I got something in the mail today. Something I've been wanting to get for a little while for the motor on this thing. So I'm going to flip you around. We'll open it up. Take a look at it. Hold on, guys. Alright, let's see what we got here. I already opened the box. I didn't actually look at it. I just opened the top. Alright. Some nice packaging in there, that's for sure. Got a set of wires. Spark plug wires, made in the USA. Taylor spark plug wires, 8mm. Nice. What's this? Let's see what this is. Oh, man, that's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. We have some mining hardware just fell out. Looks like this. Slides in there, okay. This ignition coil, it's got a really nice aluminum shroud it attaches to and everything. That's a nice heavy coil too. Take a look at that outside the packaging. I'll go over real quick at the end of this video. I'll go over why I bought this, but yeah, it's a nice little coil. It slides in here like this. And then it's got 4 mounting bolts right there. You just mount that to the firewall. Sweet. Put this back in the box. Where it came with. And also, with that, we got this. So as you guys know, you've seen the video maybe back, I don't know, maybe before I put the motor back in when it was still on the floor over here. I attempted to put in that points eliminator kit in that distributor, and it wasn't really working out too well. Came with a diagram, wiring diagram. So I bought one of these, and I guess it was out of stock, so they sent my money back, so I ended up buying this one instead. This is nice. Got some weight to it too. So I got this. It's basically distributor, coil, wires, pretty much ready to go. So this is it's not a point style, it's more of the, I guess you would say it's like an HEI basically, but the small cap style, which is what I need. So basically what it is you got your regular rotor on here and your regular cap, but instead of having points inside, it's got this little shutter system that has these little teeth, and it picks up as it goes. It picks it up somehow. So yeah, that's cool. Gear looks good. Wow, this is actually a pretty nice little unit. It's got a gasket already on it. 2 wires, easy to connect. Like I said, it came with instructions. So yeah, how can you go wrong with that, right? So, let's see how this goes. You got tooth on here, like that. So it just clips on there just like that. Usually. Oh, you know what I did? I moved it. Somehow I moved the whole thing, and that should be it. All right, good to go. So, the reason I did buy this, I want to see if anything else comes in this box. Oh, that's it. So, the reason I got this is obviously I didn't want to really run points. And these are generally a lot more volts, spark-wise. So, I decided to go ahead and do it because I didn't want to run the points really. Which there's nothing wrong with running points. I've done it many times, but these tend to be a little more reliable. They put out a lot more spark and a lot more, volts. And I just figured that for the price, this is actually a really good deal for the whole kit. And I needed a coil anyway, so I figured, well, I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, the other thing I've talked about in the past. I'm going to move you guys also here. Is changing the intake and the carb. Now, this is original carbon intake. It's a cast iron intake. The carb's a Rochester 4-jet. Who knows? I don't know if it's any good or not. I know it's on the motor. But, and somebody was was going to run it, obviously, it's got the fuel line already hooked up to it. But I kind of wanted something a little more modern. Of course, the aluminum intake's a little bit better. It runs, it's a little bit cooler and everything. Looks better. The carburetor, obviously, for a newer Holly or a Edelbrock or something would be a little more reliable, maybe. So I just decided, if I want to change the distributor out anyways, I got to pull the distributor out to change this stuff. So why not just do it all at once? So the plan now, which you guys saw, I got the transmission cross members all bolted in. That's all good. I still have to get underneath there and cut away that other cross member that's in the way for the drive shaft. I still have to put the starter in, and I still have to put the torque converter bolts in. I was going to do that today, and I got out here kind of late. So tomorrow the plan is to come out here, knock some of that stuff out. I'm thinking my son's going to come over, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to have him weld up a bunch of stuff in the front here. And while he's doing that, I'm probably going to put torque converter bolts in, starter in, because I had to wait to get the starter bolts. I got those today. As you guys saw, I got that high torque starter, which I didn't need, but like I said before, it was cheaper to get the high torque starter because I didn't have a starter for a core. So I wanted to just run a regular starter, but with the starter and the core, it would have been $100-something bucks, and that's what this cost. So right around $100. So I figured I'm about to just get that just in case later down the road I want to run something with a little more compression or a bigger whatever. The high torque starter is the way to go in that case. So also what I want to do tomorrow, I'm hoping I can do it tomorrow if I have time, is I want to get some oil, pull all the plugs out one at a time, put oil in it, and I want to have the starter hooked up, and I want to crank this thing over and see, I want to do a compression test and see what kind of compression, I mean, not a compression test, it's a compression test, but I want to see what the PSI is. That'll give me an idea what the compression ratio is. Because also, not only do I want to swap out the intake and carb, but if I have a high enough compression ratio in here, I'd like to swap the cam if it doesn't already have a higher performance cam in it. I'm thinking it probably doesn't, but I don't want to go tearing all this front off unless I absolutely know what I got compression wise. So that's kind of where we're at, other than doing the stuff underneath the car. So, and the only reason I didn't do that already is because I won't be able to get the other parts for the drive shaft to make it actually fit lengthwise until maybe it'll be another week. So I kind of want to see what I got going on in here first. It's not a necessity, of course, but it's something else I can do, and I may be able to do it tomorrow. I may have to wait another day or two to get everything done, depending on how my day goes and whatnot. So, but yeah, like I said, I still need to get the drive shaft in. I need to cut away that cross member I showed you. That's kind of about 3 feet behind where the transmission sits, where the end of the transmission is. So the drive shaft will fit. And I got to get some stuff for the drive shaft to make it actually work lengthwise. It's not far off. So it shouldn't be a huge deal. I just have to wait because I kind of don't really have all the money to buy everything just yet. So, but I will have it here in another 2 weeks or so. I'll be able to buy some parts that I need for this whole setup and underneath over there. So I just want to kind of go over that. Plus I got a bunch of other stuff I have to do. Like I said in the other video, I got a lot of stuff with the front end has to be welded, tightened up. Some parts, I have to find some parts for it. I probably have to go on Speedway Motors website, or I might have to actually call them up and see what they have that'll fit this. For like the brake caliper brackets, and there's a bushing missing where the kingpin is on this passenger side. That kind of thing that I can't really find on our website. I'm going to have to just call them and tell them what it is, sizes and everything. Then hopefully they have something that'll work. But hopefully we get the drive line all done, drive shaft in, And then I can start working on the axle, start working on the trunk back there. That's got to be a new trunk floor. I have to put a trunk floor in that. And then I can get, you know, my fuel cell, what I'm going to run for my fuel tank or whatever. And I'm going to mount the battery back there. And maybe an electric fuel pump, I'm not sure. There's a fuel pump on this motor, but I don't know if it's actually any good or not. I'm assuming it probably is. But I may go ahead and just run an electric one, I don't know. We might try to run this one first, maybe see how it does. So, anyways, I just want to show you guys that. Do a quick little video while I was out here messing around. Actually, I was out here just kind of trying to clean up a little bit. I got stuff everywhere out here. And it's usually not how I have this place set up. It's usually fairly organized, but right now I just got so much crap everywhere. As you can see, I did that unboxing on the boat because I don't have any bench space left. It's all covered with stuff, so... But I wanted to open that up. I just came today, late today, so I figured I'd open up and see what it looks like. So, anyways, guys, if you have not yet, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more on this thing. Hoping to have it on the road by spring, or possibly before spring. We'll see how it goes. It's actually moving pretty fast. I didn't think I'd get so much done on this thing in such a short amount of time. I think we're about 2 months in, I think, maybe on this project, and it's coming along pretty good. So. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. If I get all this stuff done pretty quick, there actually might be a will it start video, see how it sounds. But oh, you can see I've taken the headers off because I needed some room to get in there and do some. I want to clean up the outsides of the frame, and I figured it'd be easier if they weren't in the way. So, anyways, guys, like I said, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, definitely. Like the video, comment if you want to, whatever. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.